Migrant Workers Voice Network Association, a body agitating for the rights of Ugandan external laborers, is seeking to petition the Speaker of Parliament over the continued mistreatment of Ugandan external workers. At a media brief in Kampala, the association has lined, among other demands, the need to audit all recruiting companies, which they claim only target profits other than the working conditions of their clients.
For the last 15 years, Uganda's unemployment luggage, especially from the fresh graduates, has not only posed a burden to parents, but also a security threat to the country. The search for survival has made many youth to knock doors of the mushrooming labor exporting companies, though in the end, the story is alarming.
Here a case of deportation, but there is no one to hear what is the reason as to why this individual is being deported. You hear a person who is being imprisoned, but there is no one to represent them wherever they are. But the only option is to deport Ugandans or imprison them without no clear reason.
Although external labor exporting business is legal and recognized by Ugandan government, loopholes and negative concerns continue imaging the industry.
For example, Ugandans who are being exported like bananas are contributing to the revenue of Ugandans. Why can't we give a chance to Ugandans who are working abroad as migrant workers to be considered, their representation to be part of the recruitment process?
Migrant Workers Voice Network Association, an entity agitating for the rights of the external laborers, is now raising the red flag to the government.
A call for immediate halting of the move by the Ministry of Gender to increase external labor licensing fees. This simply justifies human trafficking as the only and quickest, cheap way to exit the country.
They now continue reminding Ugandan authorities that many of its external laborers working abroad are enslaved.
I've got cases where Ugandans die and they carry them like dogs knocked on the way. And today is a day we feel we need the government to give us a second chance to be heard. It's not something that you just look at and walk over. This is something that is so serious. So today we are having the message to reach to Parliament to give us a consideration on issues, give us a consideration to be included on issues concerning recruitment of migrant workers.
On top of this, they are now petitioning the Speaker of Parliament to give utmost attention to these matters.
The petition also calls the Ministry of Gender to give accountability of the previous insurance and compensation policies, which is a worker's right and ought to be effected from the first day of effecting the working contract, and to clearly indicate where in standard employment contract and in the bilateral was the insurance of migrant workers mentioned.
Migrant accuses many external labor companies for aiming at only profits and the Ministry of Gender for paying a deaf ear to these challenges. Robert Onyango, UBC News, Kampala.